Hey tankers, Pearlmam, amateurs, noobs, yada yada. Alright guys, so I am in my M40, M43. This is, I'm doing a little bit of Arty videos, 2 in a row, because I had two really good games. And in this match, I really had actually an epic game in this match. But my goal here is to show how the blind Arty shot. So basically, in the first minute, there's a way where you can figure out where artillery is, the enemy artillery, and you can murder them within the first minute without them ever being spotted. And I'll show you how to do that. So for those of you who have ever played Arty, I know what happened to me, and this is how I learned it. I'm just like, I'm in my spot, and I'm like, yeah, I'm safe. I'm completely safe. Nobody spotted me yet. And then all of a sudden, I just get hit by Arty, the enemy Arty. And I don't understand how they figured it out. And the secret is you're looking for the tracer. So when you shoot, the tracer is visible to everybody, including God mode Arty. So that's what they're doing. So for example, the things, in order to execute this strategy, you got to look for a couple things. First of all, make sure that the enemy team has artillery. So right now they have 3 artillery. This is a good ratio. If there's only 1, I generally don't do it. If there's 2, sometimes I might do it. With 3, I definitely do it. Okay? And so let's get out of this. And for me, whenever I'm artillery, I go where I am right now. You're really close to where you started, so it doesn't take time to commute, and it's relatively safe back here. You're not going to get spotted by enemies up here, and so it's safe. So I always go here. Sometimes artillery goes up here, but I always go here. And on the same token, if I'm on the other side, I always go right here, which is basically it's symmetric, this map, a little bit, and so I basically go right here. So I notice that there's 3 artillery and 1's probably going to be here, and now you just play the waiting game. Okay, so notice that somebody's been spotted right here, the Cromwell. That's when you need to have your eyes peeled. You need to really be watching, because that means your team is spotted. So the artillery is going to shoot pretty soon, hopefully. So this is just the waiting game. I just wait, and it's kind of tough to see. He's going to be firing at the time's going to be 13:51. He's going to fire, and what I do is I kind of pick a bush, and I just stare at that bush and let my periphery spot the target. Because if I'm constantly searching, there he is. So did you see it? He shot this. Fire came from there, and you aim behind the fire, just like that. And that's it. Did you see that? That easy. So I'm going to rewind it, and I'm going to play it really slow so you can easily spot it. So at 13:51, he fires, and so I'm going to slow it down quite a bit. And so I'm just watching, and the fire is going to come from over here. Okay? And so let's watch it. There it is. You saw it came from here. And the fire always goes in front of the enemy, so he's right here. So I slowly move over to the tank. Let my reticle go. I'll speed it up a little bit. And you'll be able to see exactly where he is relative to his shot when he kills him. Come on. I want to pause it. There he is. So his fire came from right here, and he's right here. And that's it. You just sit there, wait for the fire, and that's it. Now notice. So a couple little hints here. I was zoomed in at like this level for it, that you don't really cover much ground, but it makes it really easy to see the fire. If you zoom out like this, well, you cover more ground, but it's a lot harder to spot where that fire is. So generally, I like to do a balance. Like I like to look pretty close. Another thing is you always hear the shot too. If you're zoomed in like this, you'll hear the shot. So if you hear it and you missed it, and you didn't see it, then that's indicative that he's there, but you didn't see it. Okay, so because you can hear it, you heard it go, and so you definitely can hear that. The problem with this strategy is I'm just sitting here looking here. I just sit there and I'm staring, and so I'm not actually in the game. So a lot of times you'll be looking for this Arty, and there'll be other tanks spotted, and you're just not shooting them. So it takes you out of the game a little bit. So I'll just show this one shot, and then I'll show another aspect of defending against this strategy. So here's this T-34, poor soul. I get this. That's not a good spot for. Don't go there. I got a nice side shot and full damage. Fan-freaking-tastic. Now notice, so if an enemy artillery is looking at me, he would be able to see my shot. So I shoot and I move. That's it. That's how you defend against it. And since you have such a long reload, you can just, it doesn't really cost anything, because you notice, like right now, my reticle's already closed. So here's another good shot. I might as well end on this really incredible shot that I have right here. This Cromwell's, he's moving, right? But my reticle's closed. I aim, why not? It's a pretty nice shot right there. Anyway, this is what I wanted to show. I wanted to show the blind artillery shot and how to defend against it. Notice I move once again, although it looks like artillery's not looking here because I don't see any shots at me. So that's it. That's how you do it. And I couldn't find that on the internet, how to do the blind shot. I had to learn it on my own. So the secret is just aim behind the enemy. Anyway, thanks for watching.